How about you share how riding went today?
Today I felt like crap. I feel lightheaded, my chest kind of hurts, and I can't breathe very well.
All right. These excuses were brought to you by the good people at Insta360.
Excuses?
Sorry. Lillian's poor riding update was brought to you by the good people at Insta360.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
Let's go!
This is a great lesson in persistence and never giving up and always nagging people. How long have you been nagging Josh for this?
Since he started 3D printing things.
6 months ago?
Oh, no, it was when a little after Labubu started trending, and then people started making LeBron James Labubus.
Josh makes some pretty cool stuff. He's made a funnel, he's made a chain slack measurer, but this is probably the coolest thing ever. So, this brings Lillian so much joy.
Look at his belly.
Look at the attention to detail on the belly. He made that for Lillian, and when she saw it, she just started laughing for like a minute. This is Lillian's new pride and joy.
This dude goes to the track.
It goes everywhere.
There is freedom within. There is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead. Many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win.
Really sturdy. Get it as tight as you can, as if the camera depends upon it.
To the beat of a drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and release. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. You know they won't win. Don't let them win. Don't let them win. Hey now, hey now. Hey now, hey now.
My feet flew off of the face of the people.
I get a little nervous on this side of the track, hoping that he brought it back. You just can't see, so you get a little worried until you see him come around again.
Now I'm so in my car. There's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tells of war and of waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come.
lap, some dude just stopped on the double after the triple. He just stopped on the
Someone
inside.
stopped at the top of the hill too.
He just stopped. I'm like, bro, yeah, why are we stopping in the middle of the track? Like, what if I was like the kids I train? I don't see things right in front of me until I'm hitting it. Owie.
I'm gonna go home, by the way. We're gonna
Me
leave.
too.
You're done?
My hands hurt so bad, I could barely ride the track. The whole track. The last lap, my hands hurt so bad. Ow!
See, look, you could like move yourself around.
Wow. Oh, okay. I'm trying to make a rut right here. My whips aren't that great today. These braking bumps are so fun. I almost fall every single time I go through this rut for some reason. GoPro could never. Let's see if my head bumps up and down through the rollers. You get like 10 of them. I could just have sticking off all over my bike.
10 360 cameras. It'd be an editing nightmare. Good job, man.
Thank you.
That was probably your best whip. It's the easiest whip. Track looks good.
Yeah,
Not rough enough.
it's okay. It's fun.
Yeah, see if you can get like 2 good whips.
Really?
With this, I mean. You've been doing good ones, I'm saying with this one. Never mind, he's only gonna get 1 in. Make it count, Luke. We need a good whip, dude. That should work. So this doesn't interfere at all?
Not really.
Not when it's in proper position?
No, I don't really look down there. Like, I can notice it, but it doesn't really block me. You think they're as big as they were
Bro.
in, like, March?
I don't know. I think this is probably your biggest whip, right? Dude, that's a sick shot. I never would have imagined that we could have got that sick of a shot right there. Dude, that's awesome. Bro, look at you, man. It looks like one of those things at the Supercross in the vendor pits where they set up the bike leaned over and then people like get on it and then take photos like they're doing whips. Oh, that's a good shot too. So I have a pretty cool announcement that I'm pretty excited about. I think it's gonna be really good for the channel. It's gonna be good for improving our content, kind of helping us get to the next level as content creators. So as a viewer, you may be interested, but also like if you're someone who does action sports yourself or does social media, or if you just know anyone. If you know anyone who likes to ride dirt bikes or something and you're trying to think of a gift for them, this would be like the perfect Christmas gift. You can't go wrong. They would love you forever. Let me explain. A few months ago, Insta360 reached out to me. They said, we've been watching your videos and we are blown away. They are so good. Your videos are incredible, but we think we could help you make them even better. So Insta360, actually, they sent like a whole goodie bag. They sent a bunch of awesome stuff that we've been playing with, messing around for the past few months. All right, Insta360 camera. I'm counting on you to capture how epic that was just now. So I've got a little bit of time with them now that I could do a more in-depth review.
Oh yeah.
Just to be honest and upfront, Insta360 is sponsoring this video. They did provide the cameras for me to review, but all of the opinions expressed are my own. They're unbiased and they are awesome. Yeah, so if you've watched our videos for very long at all, you probably know, like, we've been using GoPros and I have a love-hate relationship with GoPros. Well, new GoPro issue I've never had before, it won't turn off. Yes, the image quality is really good, but the functionality, like, they glitch out on me all the time. And with our kind of content, it's not something that you could reshoot. You can't redo what just happened on the track. So if you miss it, you miss it. And that has been the problem with GoPros, is they fail to turn on, they'll freeze, they'll shut off on their own. I put Luke's GoPro on, I hit the power button, it looked like it was running, it ran for like 2 seconds and then it shut itself off. For instance, like when Luke broke his ankle in Tampa, literally seconds before he crashed, the GoPro just shut off. And then the GoPro stops just for no reason. The GoPro gods are not on our side today. Sorry, Luke. And sometimes they just won't turn on. For instance, like this one, if I press the button and I can't get them to go on, then usually what I have to do is I have to pull the battery out, put it back in, and then it'll turn on. But this one, the GoPro battery is never coming out because the little strip ripped off, so that battery is never coming out. But the strap broke, so this battery is forever stuck in this GoPro. Well, I got it in my hands too. Like this one, you can see the lens is cracked, which happens. That's not GoPro's fault, but this one, the Insta360 one, look at this. You can remove the lens, replace it if you need to. Yeah, so I'm pretty pumped. They sent us 3 cameras as well as a bunch of other things too. They sent us a ton of stuff. It's like Christmas for us, but more importantly, it's like Christmas for you because the content could get a lot better. But I'm gonna go through the 3 cameras. First of all, we got this guy. We got this one, which is brand new, just came out. It is the Insta360 Go Ultra, hands-free point of view. So you guys are gonna be seeing more of what I see. I gotta say, you guys, I've been doing YouTube for a long time, and it is very easy for it to get redundant and for you to kind of get burned out. This camera alone has really gotten me excited about being a content creator again, and it's allowing me to get creative and get new shots. Yeah, I said I thought this is gonna be a game changer, and I think I am right. I think this is gonna really help us. And for me, like, the coolest thing about being a content creator is just being creative, trying to come up with things that no one else has ever come up with before. So check it out. So this camera is very cool because it detaches. You could film with it in the pod. You know what's sick about this? I'm playing around with this camera.
Videos.
What if that's too big? What if you don't want it that big or that heavy? Or you could remove this and you just have the lens, the card. You can flip up the screen. It comes with this too. There's this necklace. Is it called a necklace? This medallion, this necklace, whatever. You put it under your shirt and this will snap in place and you get a great POV shot of you doing whatever. I think it's great for bike work. Like if you're working on bikes, if you're unboxing stuff, you could have your hands free and have this going the whole time, and it's getting shots of whatever you're working on. Lillian,
What?
you want to know how much this weighs? Practically nothing. Feel it. Imagine riding with an action camera that weighs almost nothing. You're gonna love this. 2, also, you can kind of like carry it around and have it recording on you, because for me, I've noticed with my kids and just like most people in general, when I ask them questions, they're great, funny, they're charismatic.
3D print a Jet Lawrence Labubu.
But I pull out the camera and then all of a sudden they like act weird. Focus. This isn't usable footage, Lillian. You need to focus. So I'm really excited about this because I could use it to film conversations with the kids and just get them in a more natural environment. And I think that is going to be much better for our content. But it's really cool because this right here allows you to get shots that you couldn't get any other way. I'll stick it to my truck as I'm driving. I've been using it for bike reviews. It's great for at the gym. It's really good for at the gym because it sticks to anything. The genius is the Insta360 put a magnet on the back of this camera. Really like just for gym content. I would seriously buy this just for gym content because it's small, it's inconspicuous, it is not big and intimidating. You don't need a tripod. You can literally stick this anywhere. Genius. You can film in low light. It does really well. How do I look? Better? Same. I got my camera lens recording right there. I got my screen right there, so I know what the frame looks like. So you can stick it to anything. I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, I can't stick it to, not everything's metal, genius. Can't stick it to everything. Oh yeah? Well, not so fast. So not only will it stick to metal, but they've got these sticky tabs that will stick to just about anything once you get it open. So this is the sticky tab. It can stick to glass. I've got one right here, so that way we can talk while we're driving, as well as I put one right here too. Bam. I don't want to keep using the same phrase over and over, but I don't know what else to say. Game changer. Hands-free, drive, camera. Oh, Lillian, you want to say something? Go ahead, Lillian. Let me turn the mirror towards you. That's enough. Back to me now. The more I think about it, the more helpful this camera is going to be. How about you share how riding went today?
Today I felt like crap. I feel lightheaded, my chest kind of hurts, and I can't breathe very well.
All right. These excuses were brought to you by the good people at Insta360.
Excuses?
Sorry. Lillian's poor riding update was brought to you by the good people at Insta360. I've been using it for mountain biking, and it actually is really decent. The camera quality is really decent on this. I was kind of dumb though. I was wearing a V-neck shirt similar to this one. May have been this one. I don't know. They come in a pack of 3, so I don't know if it was or not. But I was wearing a V-neck like this, which when your shirt is loose around your neck, it was bouncing around a lot. So in the future, I feel like if I get a tight Under Armour type shirt and wear this with the necklace underneath, I really think we can get some good quality shots, mountain bike shots. Whoa, dude, almost died. I really liked the idea of having the kids wear this camera in their race motos. Yeah, here, snap that on. Because of how simple it is. Like if right before a race, bam, you just put it on them. It turns on immediately, it sticks on immediately, and then you go. If this thing works out for Lillian in this moto, this will be the smallest, lightest, simplest, quickest action camera device ever. Sometimes like Mason finishes a moto and then Luke is on the line. And it's a race to get the camera from one kid to the next, but all you do is you pull it off of one kid, hand it to the next kid. This would have been really rad, but the problem with that is that if you notice, like when someone's in a attack position when they're riding, their chest tends to be facing the seat more than in front of them. So I don't know if that is going to work out for them. I was thinking maybe there'd be a way to figure it out. Maybe there'd be a way to like attach it to their chest protector. If we could figure out how to make this work, this would be huge. But I'm not done playing with it because I still think maybe if there's a way. So hopefully this is an answer to our problems. Hopefully this works. Hopefully it gets the shots that we need. And hopefully it captures great footage and gets reliable content for the channel. Takes us to the next level and gets us 1 million subscribers. Next up, there is this camera. This thing is awesome. Very good camera quality, great shots. And again, like you can get shots with this that you can't get any other way. It is a 360 camera. It's got a front facing screen so you can see what you're recording, but you could also rewatch what you just filmed. It films everything around you, which is very cool. And I want to implement this more into race footage, because how cool would it be to have cameras all the way around? When the kids are racing, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what the action is going to be. Yeah, like it'd be cool to film in front of them so you can see what's in front of them, but also to get shots of them, to get shots of people that they're passing. If we stick this on their handlebar, you don't have to decide what you're capturing until after you film. You could change the frame. So if you want to post something to Instagram or TikTok, you don't have to reshoot. You could change it right there in your phone. You could change it to be close up, to be far away. So you could film and then you go in later and you edit, and then you decide what angle you want the footage to be. If you want it to be in front, if you want it to be behind. But also it makes it really simple to guarantee that you got the shot of what just happened. And it also comes with a magic rod. Check this out. This is a magic rod. You pull it out of your pocket. Why is it magic, you ask? Is it because it extends? No, that's not why. It's not why it's a magic rod. It's a magic rod because it is invisible to this camera. So if you attach it like so, and then you hold it out in front of you or behind you, above you, it's almost like somebody else is filming you. Oh, and this lens you could also remove too.
If you break this lens case, you can replace it yourself.
In case you have like kids that crash a lot.
In case you have kids that
crash
crash
you got
a lot.
kids that crash.
That's very important.
But Insta360, they don't want you to have to buy a whole new camera. So there's a replacement lens. You just pop it out, slide it in, brand new lens, like having a brand new camera, and you are good to go. Like I said, I really think this is going to be a game changer. I feel like we can get awesome race footage, awesome race content, especially if the kids are willing to put this on their handlebars. So this doesn't interfere at all. It won't weigh them down or anything.
Not really.
Not when it's in proper position. And lastly, this is probably the type of camera that you guys are going to be most familiar with. It is the Insta Ace Pro 2. Okay, so we are testing this guy. We're going to test this one now. Very similar to what you're used to with a GoPro. Luke lining up for Moto number 2. Kind of similar in size, similar in weight. A couple things that I like about it. Does it come with 2 batteries? Sweet. Actually, I'll show you what I do like about it. The problem with the GoPro is like if you screw it in, you can't open this little door right here. It blocks this door. You can't open to remove the battery or change the SD card. They put the battery and the SD card in this model. This is a Hero 9. I don't know about other models. This is the most recent model that we have. But it's a pain because if you need to change the battery or the SD card, you have to detach it. You can't open the door. You have to detach it like this. Which doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you've got a kid on the line, when you're in the moto and you got to change a battery or something and the gate's about to drop, there's been more than one time when the gate dropped and I wasn't ready. All right, we're trying this camera now. The battery is super easy to get to. The battery slides out a heck of a lot easier than the GoPros. And 2, the SD card goes on the other side. So you don't have to remove the battery to remove the SD card. Also, it does have a flip screen. It films in 4K. All of the Insta360 cameras are the same. So you don't have to relearn a new layout. Every time you get a new camera, you navigate it. The settings are the same. The app is the same. I could use the same app to connect to all 3 of these cameras. You can connect it with your phone. You could use the app to turn this off, change settings, look at the footage that you recorded. Dude, all these branches and twigs want to keep ripping my arm off. And I feel like it's really good. It's easy to navigate. If you look at the power button sticks out so you can get to it easier, as well as the record button. Other accessories they gave me, like there is this. It is a chin mount that straps on. It takes a little bit longer to get on than the clip kind. But there is this kind. If you're doing an AMA race, you know, they can be funny about letting you have a camera on your head, on your helmet. So there's also this one. We haven't busted it open yet, but there is the body mount, chest mount. But for me, the challenge has always been is like I'm trying to get the best shot. But the kids, like their goal, they're not worried about getting the best shot. They're worried about being competitive and doing the best they can in the race. So for them, it's always about, I don't want something that weighs me down or distracts me. So we have some options, we have some things to play with. And in the GoPro, like you have to go through the GoPro and you have to experiment with all the settings to see what the different settings are good for. With this one, it just shows you, okay, here's your different settings. There's action, there's mega, there's ultra, de-warp, and linear. As you're scrolling through, it tells you what it's good for. So action is great for cycling, it's great for skiing. Mega is good for cityscapes. Ultra is good for outdoor sports, hiking, mountaineering. De-warp is good for vlogging. Yeah, so it's like Insta360 knew that I struggle with figuring out cameras, figuring out settings, what is the best setting for each scenario. And I know I've done videos and I know I've had footage where just the settings on the GoPros were off. It was just a bad setting. I had the wrong lighting setting, I had the wrong frame rate, and Insta360 just kind of took the guesswork out of it. So, you know what? I just want to say thank you to Insta360 for sponsoring us and for wanting to help us out, and really just helping me to get excited about getting our content to the next level, making better videos, making more videos, making better content, and hopefully engaging with our audience more. So I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you very much for the support. And you guys, if you want to help us out also, if you use the link in our description, if you want to be like Luke, just get yourself an Insta360 X5 with the link below. If you need an action camera at all, or you know someone, be sure to support Insta360 since they are supporting us. And if you use our link, it helps us even more. This kid looks like a pro, all because of this camera. All because of the camera. Huh?
I'm pro, dude.
Yeah, with this camera, you're pro. You're pro because of this camera. At least you're gonna look like it on Instagram.